Team 2K TV, and joining Jason today is your running partner in 2K, AC. How you guys feeling about today?
Feeling great. I really appreciate you guys having us.
I'm excited. We ran a couple of games off camera, and you guys are pretty nasty at the game. So I'm looking forward to the matchup that we have out here in the rec today.
Yeah, we're excited too.
How can the Wizards not be confident when they look as good as that? Here they were, headed to the locker room earlier on. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Tick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Washington, they've got Sarr, C.J. McCollum out there with Johnson. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie in at the four-man position. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Here's Middleton. That one's in, his first shot this game.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Drives to the hoop. Takes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And no good that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. And slammed up by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with Washington's head coach. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Sarr in the high post. Pirtle's there. Shot clock at 5. Middleton for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Ingram kicks to Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Quickly's got 5 now.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Johnson outside. From 20 feet out. Good on the jump shot.
Silky Johnson can shoot it, folks.
Raptors leading by 5. And it's Ingram missing.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound, Washington.
And that's not exactly the matchup they were looking to exploit there.
Here's Johnson. That one off the back iron and out.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Quickly, that's for 2. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
McCollum against Quickly. And here is Johnson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. McCollum passes to Middleton. From deep. Barnes grabs the miss.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Here's Dick. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Dick's got his second basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The three from McCollum drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Astor quickly. Over McCollum. No dice from the high post.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Shoots from the elbow. Barnes grabs the miss. And so quickly will bring it up for Toronto. 4-point game. Ingram attacking. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
More and more we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert it. His length and skill allow him to do so many things.
That one falls.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball. He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Wizards passing it around. They get it again. Here's Champagnie. Tries again. He lays it in.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
And here's quickly for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you're playing.
All the officials are all over that.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Now here's McCollum. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Koulibaly with it. Now guarded by Fertile. Pushing it up. Barrett inside the three-point line. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. And Tim, here we are coming out of the All-Star break. Can you see the difference that rest makes on the court?
There is nothing that can replace a fresh set of legs for any NBA player. So certainly rest is going to be a big factor as we enter here the stretch run before the playoffs.
How about mentally? We know physically it helps. What about mentally? Where do you put that portion of this rest?
It's critical because these games take on greater significance. There's added pressure. And also, I think the game plans become more difficult to navigate against. So you need to be fresh where it counts between the ears.
That's interesting. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And he's good on the second. And Tim, watching Alex Czar, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
Harrington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And you watch Bub Carrington. You know, Tim, for a young player, he has got a real feel for this game.
Yeah, Kevin, he quickly processes things out there. He's got great anticipation at both ends. And I'll tell you what, he's just getting started.
Toronto leading by 4. Pass to Capella. Jacks up a 3. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Capella. Barrett's got 5 now.
If you give R.J. Barrett that kind of space, he's going to take the 3 every time.
Here's Whitmore. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Capella finds Ingram. It's Barrett on the wing. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Sarr. He has 5. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
And the basket by Lowry. And the Raptors lead by 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Up top, Sarr. Capella covering. Whitmore with it. Capella's there. And that one drops.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto. Ingram attacking. Outside for Lowry. Fires the 3. Rebound by Kispert. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And slammed up by Ingram.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Now, here's Kispert. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Lowry dishes to Barrett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
3-point field goal.
Barrett's got 11.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Sarr. Into the lane. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
A shot by Lowry, no good. Wizards trail by 5. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Kispert, wide open, he fires. Hangs on the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Mobo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Mamu Kalashvili, covered by Sarr. Here's Lowry. The shot from the low post is good. And the Raptors lead by 2.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Pass to Sarr. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. To the left side wing. Outside, Barrett. Over Whitmore. And Barrett gets it to go. He's got 13.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mobo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He is putting in work right to the rim. Defense had no answer.
A steal. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for Toronto. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. On the wings for him, it's Dick and Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Barnes. And it's Mobo in at the second, filling out the middle.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Johnson against Barrett. Johnson attacking. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And the more you see Barrett, the more you realize he is comfortable now passing the basketball, as evidenced by that assist right there.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Back to you guys.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Barrett for 3. Drops in the tray.
R.J. Barrett.
Barrett's got 16 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. And boy, is he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Cullen passes to Johnson. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors leading by 5. Barnes kicks to quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. He's got 14.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Here's Carrington. And that one, good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
There's the drive. Over in the corner, Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Washington calls timeout. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Wizards making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Raptors. Ingram comes in for R.J. Barrett. Here's Dick. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Johnson surveying the floor. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pass to quickly. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Dick. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance they're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
Here's Dick, following the bucket by the Wizards. Back to Capella. It's Ingram on the wing. Over Johnson. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Capella. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Gotta love the control Ingram has with the basketball.
Johnson dishes to McCollum. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Pass to Dick. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
Basket good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Quickly the pass to Dick. The 3 hits it from three-point range. Dick's got 10 points in the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
McCollum against Quickly. George trying to break free. McCollum no good.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
And here's Quickly for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
3-point field goal.
Barnes has got 3 assists tonight. Johnson against Ingram. George looking around. Here's Champagnie. A shot missing. Good D by Barnes.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And here's Quickly for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the miss by C.J. McCollum.
Assisted.
Now, how about Barnes on that one? He really got up.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 19. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Ingram. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. 4th, Emmanuel Quickly.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. Now here's Kispert. Covered by Barnes. And Sarr throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Quickly. Over McCollum. And it's Quickly missing. Wizards trail by 17. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Whitmore. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
You know, Jim, when you look at Bilal Koulibaly, outstanding length for a wing.
Yeah, 6'8" with the reach of Stretch Armstrong. The tools are all there. And at his young age, there is plenty of time to develop his offensive skills.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. He gets it in there.
Well, he has just completely taken over this game. R.J. Barrett putting up numbers.
McCollum passes to Sarr. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Whitmore. Barrett covering. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Whitmore missing.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Wow, Barnes just slicing through the defense. That display of ball handling was impressive.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Sarr against Capella. Sarr, the pass to McCollum. Now Whitmore. Barrett brings the double team. 4 on the clock. The three from McCollum. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's McCollum. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Dick against Koulibaly. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
We haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Sarr with it. Capella covering. And Sarr throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And the Raptors call time here. And with the trend great toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Chris Middleton's checked in for Whitmore. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And then for Toronto, Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And it's Walter in for Dick. And here's Middleton after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. Middleton against Barrett. They grab their own miss. And Sarr throws it down.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
To the left wing. Right side Lowry for 3. Barrett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
3-point field goal.
Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. There's 39 seconds left in the first half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Walter. Over Koulibaly. Walter can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 20. Here's Middleton, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
The line for the Raptors.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw
2
line.
shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Carrington. No good on the 3. Barrett for 3. Good on the triple.
R.J.
Barrett's got 27.
3-point field goal.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's Toronto in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. His three-point stroke was a thing of beauty. He was very consistent, knocked down 7 total, giving the defense nightmares out there. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
They've got McCollum, also Johnson out there. Chris Middleton is out there with Alexander Song. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Undrafted back in 2021, Tim, Justin Champagnie is coming into his own.
Yeah, he and his twin brother Julian both getting opportunities, and in the last few seasons solidifying themselves that they can play in this league and have a role on a good team.
They really have. Ingram stolen by McCollum, and now McCollum running the floor all by himself. The shot's good. McCollum's got 10.
And credit the hustle from McCollum there. When he sees a chance to capitalize in transition, he attacks.
Lowry can't get it to go. And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. 19-point game. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Looking now at some numbers for R.J. Barrett. Emmanuel Quickly, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's McCollum. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wizards trail by 19. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And the basket by McCollum. Now Barnes. He's got 12. And good that time. 18 points for him.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Pass to Song. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before, growing accustomed to carrying the load.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. McCollum got it, number 7 on the night, 7 for 11 from the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. And Toronto has possession following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 19. Pass to Champagnie. Over Barnes. Here's Middleton. In the corner, it's Saar. His three-pointer's off the mark. Raptors leading by 20. Ingram finds Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's exactly where Barnes wants to operate. He will attack you inside.
And he gets it back. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And that one's good quickly. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Scotty Barnes right there showing you that strength. That's a nice job fighting through the contact.
He gets that one. McCollum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. And Saar pulls it down. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Nice work by Johnson. Really aggressive at the rim. That throwdown had to feel good.
Count that one. Pirtle's got his first points of the game.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Wizards trail by 21. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Saar against Pirtle. McCollum up top. He's got 21. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Quickly. Pass to Dick. Back to Pirtle. Ingram outside. For 3. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Rebound by the Raptors. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 6. Will it go? And Barnes sends it back.
Well, Barnes is a point forward with a wingspan of 7 feet 3 inches, so he is always a threat to send it back in your face.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
George is checked in for Washington. Whitmore comes in for Chris Middleton. And Toronto also making a switch. Bobo's checked in. McCollum, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
They get the rebound. It's deflected. It's Dick on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Dick can't get it to go.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
And a wide open look for Saar. No good with the wing jumper.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Count that bucket. That's now 22 points for Grady Dick.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Barnes outside from the arc. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Johnson against Dick. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Dick finds quickly. Good on the bucket. Quickly's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Saw the pass to McCollum. High arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. McCollum's got 23.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And Barnes loves getting other guys involved in creating great looks.
Now, here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Scooped up. Here we go, all alone.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Washington's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. McCollum outside. Lets it go. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by McCollum. And it's 13 points for Cam Whitmore.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Assist from.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to George. Quickly against McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Whitmore. Here's George. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
The Wizards shooting 47% from the field in the third. McCollum dishes to Johnson. 7-foot shot. Jump shot is good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
That wingspan of Johnson helps him score around the rim. It's about 6'10", which is very good for a wing.
It's Ingram atop the key. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. Ingram's got 24 points. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for Toronto right now, we've got Walter, also Lowry out there, and it's Battle in at the 3.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
A three-pointer, no good. Washington shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And it's Whitmore missing.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Johnson in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Here's Carrington. That one a little long. Down low. Stolen by Kispert. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Pass to Whitmore. Johnson for three. Mobo with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. One on Kispert.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Toronto. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Here's Koulibaly. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Kispert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Kispert hits both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Battle. Rebounded by the Wizards. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Now, here's Johnson. Back to Carrington. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Battle gets to the corner and buries it. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Wizards. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Lowry passes to Battle. Now Capella.
Wizards back.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
George finds Carrington. Now Koulibaly. And there it is for him. Koulibaly's got 4 points this quarter.
And he has all the tools as a scorer, including the finesse you saw in that shot.
Murray bowls, and he uses the glass on the layup.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Carrington with the ball, while recovering. Here's George. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Capella.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Here's Koulibaly. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the inside. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Johnson, a wide open look, offline with his three. The Raptors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And it's Capella missing. Washington shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. With some arc, and the shot goes in.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Pass to Walter. Lets the three fly. Washington with the rebound. Here's Carrington. For three, Kispert. Toronto grabs the miss. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry for three, buries the long-range jumper.
And those are the shots that get your teammates fired up. Lowry with a huge shot in the arm.
Here's Carrington. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Mamukelashvili has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Mamukelashvili. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Now, here's Johnson. Defense right on him.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Up top, Capella. To the wing on the left. From downtown. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now, here's Kispert. Outside, George. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Alexander Saw. He's checked in for Washington. And the Raptors also making a change. Barrett's checked in. Puts up a three. Drops in the tray. Barrett's got 30 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Carrington. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Toronto's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Good work there as it goes.
Assisted by
Barrett's got 32 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's Carrington. While recovering. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
It's good. 6 points for Clint Capella.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Here's Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Mamukelashvili has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Walter. Johnson with the rebound. Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's George. It's deflected. Pass to Walter. That shot is off.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Carrington. Good work defensively by Lowry.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes us look.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And the Wizards with possession. The Raptors getting the button. A 3 from George. No good. Shot missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
So for the Wizards, Cam Whitmore. He's checked in for Bilal Koulibaly. And McCollum subbed in for Carlton Carrington. And Toronto also making a switch. Lobo's checked in. Now here's McCollum. Can they get it? Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for R.J. Barrett.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Barrett the pass to Mamu Kalishvili. So it's Washington now. Kicks it out to McCollum. George with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Corner shot. Lowry, good.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
George finds McCollum. It's Sarr, top of the key. That one goes in. Sarr's got 35.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
For 3, Barrett connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.